we have the current stock market update for Coinbase Global Incorporated, stock ticker COIN. Before we begin with today's chart analysis, if you find these educational materials to be helpful, please remember to click the like and subscribe buttons and leave your thoughts below in the comments section so that other traders can find this information more easily on the platform. So as we can see here, Coinbase is really taking off at the moment. The stock has gapped higher from roughly right around 197.30 or so to create a price gap that extends all the way to just above 221. So let's just add some of these price levels here. So 221.20 roughly to the top side. Okay, and this we have also broken through this prior resistance level as well. We'll get to that in a moment. So the bottom of this price gap is right around let's call this 196.70. Okay, so this is a fairly significant price gap here. I mean, we're talking about $25, and that's at the time of the share price valuation when this occurred, that would be more than a 10% price gap. So as we can see here, that the gap didn't just end there. We also saw share prices move much higher, far above the prior resistance zones that were being seen previously. So what is going on here? Why is all of this happening? Well, a lot of this has to do with the election of Donald Trump. He had made it very clear during the campaign that he wants the United States to be very much pro cryptocurrency, very much pro Bitcoin. He wants the United States to be sort of the center of Bitcoin. We'll see if that actually turns out to be the case. But the intention there is clear, and he has made it very clear that he does want cryptocurrencies to thrive and flourish. And this would obviously help a company like Coinbase. If Kamala Harris were to win the election, you would probably see the reverse at this point, because the Joe Biden administration, Kamala Harris administration, really hasn't said anything positive about Bitcoin, not anything that I can recall anyway. So Trump has made it clear that he wants his administration to be very much pro Bitcoin, and obviously this can help a company like Coinbase. So at the moment, we have broken through this prior resistance zone that we were watching here. This came in at 223.70. In prior videos, what we were pointing out here, as you can see, this sort of white line has already been drawn here. What we were really looking at here was the potential for a bounce off of this area, because this was the 786 retracement of this prior trending move here. So even though share prices were moving lower, there was definitely scope that this could start to reverse, because we were starting to find support at a very critical Fibonacci level. So as we can see here, the move has been quite forceful, and I don't think that this is just a Fibonacci bounce. I mean, this is a substantial bounce. So I would refer to this more as a fundamental news event that was sort of aided by the technical analysis. So this is a very good example of how a stock can fundamentals and technical analysis can work in conjunction with one another. I mean, they shouldn't be viewed as mutually exclusive. You don't only use one or the other, in my opinion. These videos do tend to focus on technical analysis primarily, but that's because, in the member section of the channel and in the Discord, that's where we focus a bit more on fundamentals and things like that. I mean, these public channel videos, a lot of it is just meme stocks, and a lot of this is really designed to just be a very short, sort of brief update about what happened for the stock during the prior trading day. These aren't really meant to be sort of in-depth, fundamental analysis videos. So currently, the news is being received favorably at the moment, and we do have to sort of set our focus now onto these prior resistance levels. So as you can see here, we were watching this sort of 272.55 area as the next potential level to the top side. Currently, what did we get here as an actual price high? Okay, so it looks like this most recent price high came in at 259.69. Okay, so let's just write that in here. So we have not quite yet tested this prior resistance zone just yet, but this does look like we're well on our way to doing that. The question at this point is, do people, should I be buying this stock or not? One, we don't really give trading recommendations on the public side of the channel. But we do need to sort of take note of the fact that this is a lot of upside price movement in a very short period of time. And if we sort of zoom in onto the indicator reading here, we can see that we are definitely trading in overbought territory at the moment. The relative strength index actually moved to roughly 86.5. So not quite that 90 level, which would be considered to be extreme, but well on our way there. I mean, this is a very massive price move to the top side. As you can see here, share prices were actually oversold, which is one of the reasons that we were possibly looking for a bounce from this 786 retracement zone. And things just rocketed higher from there. I mean, you moved from oversold territory to overbought territory in how long would this be? So this was roughly November 4 to I mean, we're talking about like 3 trading sessions here, not even really 3 full trading sessions. So to move from oversold territory to overbought territory, and not even just overbought territory, but like nearly extreme levels, that's a very big price move. So you do need to be a bit cautious here. I mean, everybody likes to sort of move into stocks when they're sort of rallying higher, but there are basic fundamental rules of trading. You buy low and you sell high. You don't just necessarily buy just because something's rocketing higher. Doesn't mean it can't continue to rocket higher. This might very well continue moving higher, but that's the risk to reward parameters start to become less favorable when you're dealing with these types of price moves. One thing that I will point out here is that this prior negative reading here, this negative momentum trend that was developing from the shorter term perspective, has now been broken to the top side during this price move. So you did move into overbought territory, but the benefit of this was that you also broke this downtrend momentum reading. So it's a little bit of a positive and a negative, but in my view, that would be more positive than negative, because I would personally rather break through a negative momentum reading than worry about trading it in overbought territory. So at the moment, we are still seeing this uptrend here in the relative strength index, which suggests that positive momentum is still governing the stock, still influencing the stock, and it would take a lot of downside price movement here in order for that to change. So here's the current market update for Coinbase Global, stock ticker COIN. Our high value trading strategies membership is currently available for a limited time for only $9.99 per month. These high conviction investment strategies are characterized by superior risk to reward metrics that target massive market beating returns over time. Join now to outperform the market. Lock in this special introductory rate of just $9.99 per month for the entire lifetime of your membership and start trading stocks with the pros.